It is Monday, December 20th of 2021, and brr, it's cold. And it's no joke, it is cold, especially for this area, for the DC area, it's cold. But I'm here to warm you up somehow on Guy's Daily Drive. Bam! And welcome to Guy's Daily Drive on this chilly, cold morning this morning. I see there's some people walking around. They gotta be hating life. You know, at least I'm in a car. And it will warm up eventually. But it's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the weather. You know, I bring up the weather, I guess, just to give some context to the time of year that it is and where I'm located. But honestly, if you're in a warm climate, you don't care that it's 30 degrees here. And a lot of people are in a colder climate than this. So you're saying count your effing blessings that it's not as cold as it is where I am right now. And I can dig that. I can dig it. I'm a little sleepy. I woke up at, I guess it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. Was having some indigestion. Last night we got a Hawaiian pizza. If you don't know what a Hawaiian pizza is, that is ham, pineapple, and for us, onions. And of course, you know, mozzarella cheese and tomato sauce, all that. I love Hawaiian pizza, but lately I've noticed Hawaiian pizza does not love me back. And I think that was part of the issue. But yeah, so I've been up since 2:30, which is okay because it meant that I could edit the MyMac podcast, which Gaz and I recorded yesterday, and not the audio. Audio was already done. I finished that yesterday and sent it to Tim to upload. But the video part of it, I didn't get a chance to do because we actually recorded on a Sunday, and we usually record on a Saturday, which gives me enough time over Saturday and Sunday to do not just the audio editing, but the video editing as well, and get everything uploaded and labeled and posted and all kinds of good stuff. But because we didn't record until Sunday, and this was a very, very busy weekend, with Guy coming up and Peter coming later in the week, along with their significant others, we had a lot of work to do. So cleaning bathrooms, picking up, getting stuff off the floor, you know, presents put around the tree. I did 35 Christmas cards yesterday. This, you know, Monday the 20th is about the last day that you can get Christmas cards in the mail and have any hope of them arriving before Christmas. Now, I could alleviate all that by doing it earlier, but I never do. So there I am on Sunday watching what was it, Green Bay Packers and Baltimore Ravens, which Ravens lost, watching their football game and doing Christmas cards. I got like 30 to 35 of them. labeled, put into envelopes, stamped, addressed, all those things. So that part of my job is done. No Christmas letter this year for two reasons. Number one, except for a trip to Pennsylvania and a trip to North Carolina to see that play, we haven't really done anything or gone anywhere, big surprise this year. It's just been kind of staying home and hope the world doesn't catch fire any more than it already has. So, didn't do a Christmas letter. I could have, I could have whipped something together. But with everything else going on, I just, unless I had done it like a couple of weeks ago, I just didn't have time to get that edited, printed, ready to go. And it's not just for me that I have to, I would have printed 35 of those. But it's not just me that I have to print them for. Tracy has an additional 30 to 50 cards that she puts out as well. So that's a lot of cards. That's a lot of family newsletters and a lot of just general stuff trying to get Christmas cards out. But the good news is I don't think I have any more shopping that I need to do. I've got all the stocking stuffers, excuse me, and all the main presents. A couple of them still need to be wrapped, but they're small, so that won't be a big deal. Just, I went grocery shopping on Saturday, and I got the roast that I'm going to do for Christmas Day for dinner. Recipe for fresh rolls. It's gonna be a good spread. Not huge in the number of items. Basically, it's gonna be green bean casserole, that roast, some rolls, and what else? Mashed potatoes and gravy. That's it. Just a good, hearty, basic meal, but it's going to be so tasty. But that's not until Saturday. So I don't know what we're going to do until then. With Guy and his girlfriend Ashley coming, we don't really know what their plans are. They're supposed to show up today, but we don't know what their plans are while they're here. I'm guessing that they won't just be hanging out at the house for 5 days. There's certainly a lot to do in the area, and I don't think Guy has done most of the the museum route or the galleries or any of the rest of that for a really long time. I know I haven't. So, whoop. Oh, sorry. So those are the things that are going on. Busy weekend. Sunday I recorded the podcast. Didn't really have time to do much more than do an edit last night for audio, which I did do. And the podcast is up this morning, so if you're looking for it, it's going to be there. But other than that, things are just kind of quiet. All the Christmas stuff, for the most part, is done. I don't know what else to do except go to work, take care of that, and be ready for the holidays, the Christmas holidays that are coming. We don't have any plans for New Year's Eve. I suggested that we do, because we went to this place in Winchester with some of Tracy's friends a couple of years ago for New Year's Eve, up in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, and I really enjoyed myself. I didn't know what to expect, and my expectations were relatively low, but I had a really good time. They had a live band, the food was good, had a good time with Tracy's friends, but Tracy basically was like, there's really nothing else to do besides do the New Year's thing. And technically that's correct. But you get up the next day and then you just go home, nurse off whatever hangover if you have one, and then go home. So, but that's okay. I don't necessarily need to go out for New Year's. I'm all right by not going out for New Year's too. I think I'm going to end it. It's not much else to say for right now. Trying a different way of recording audio, which I can go over another time, but I'm not going to start that now. So thank you all for joining me today on Guy's Daily Drive. I really do appreciate the fact that you are here, or that you came and watched or listened or whatever it is you want to do in relation to the show. If you would like to help contribute to the things that I do, you can go to patreon.com/Mac Parrot. You can go to ko-fi.com/Mac Parrot, or you can pay a pal at paypal.me/Mac Parrot. Now, you want to send me an email, you can just type in that email header, podcast at vertshark.com, and it will wing its way to me. You can also go to the vertshark.com website. There's a contact form there that you can just fill out and put whatever it is you want in it, and the website takes care of all the hard work. You just got to go to the site, put in whatever it is you want to say. The MyMac.com podcast, of course, is the other podcast that I do with Gaz each and every week, except next weekend we're taking off because it's Christmas. And neither one of us want to record on Saturday, which is the actual Christmas day. And neither one of us want to record on Sunday because, family and friends and everything else. You're not going to look at them and say, okay, well, you all enjoy yourself. I'm going to go on down to wherever it is I have my recording equipment and talk to somebody about things that are not even related to the holiday season. Unless, of course, they got a new Mac, iPad, or iPhone for Christmas. They could. So, but I think that is going to do it. As I said, I went over contact information, the website, the other podcast, money. Oh, did I talk about money? Yeah, I talked about money. You don't have to give nothing if you don't want to. As I'll keep doing this no matter if it's costing me money or not. So far, it's still costing me money. But thank you again. Thank you all for downloading and listening to the MyMac podcast. I greatly appreciate the fact that you have done so. And I will see all of you, next time, right here on Guy's Daily Drive. Bye-bye.